Priestess. Alright, we're going to find out today. See what's going on in your world. Gemini. Alright. So, current energy for Gemini. What are y'all up to? What kind of nonsense is going on? I'm just playing. You know, earth signs. There's always some nonsense, right? Or earth signs. Air signs, sorry. Did I say air signs? The fuck? I don't even know English anymore. My bad. Alright, Gemini, what's going on? Alright. We're finding out. The golden children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Alright, so I feel like the more you tap into your inner child, the more you recognize your spiritual gifts, the more you're curious about them, you explore them. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground, right? So this is about facing trivialities, right? And really deciding, like, what is important, what isn't important. It's kind of like choosing your battles, like, and discerning, like, what is worth fighting for? Is any of it worth fighting for in retrospect? You know, so it's really having you, like, look at the bigger picture. You know, like, issues that you had 5 years ago, like, it may have seemed like so much, you know, it may have seemed like such a big deal. And then it's like, as soon as, you know, you faced it and got over it, it's like, we're not focused on trivial shit from 5 years ago, so why would you focus on trivial shit now? You know, it's really challenging you to look at the bigger picture and see what actually matters. If it's not going to matter in 5 years, it shouldn't matter today. So, it could also indicate making a bigger deal out of things than what it needs to be. That shit happens. Okay, so what's going on with Gemini? We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, and 8 of Wands in the upright. 10 of Pentacles in reverse indicates to me loss, because 10 of Pentacles is gain, you know, but this is like loss. This is experiencing something like an emotional disappointment, something that left you feeling drained, depleted, feeling, you know, and I feel like you're healing from that. You're coming back, and that healing is happening pretty quickly with the 8 of Wands. And and you know, collaborating with others, sharing energy with others is really helping you through this. So what is this loss? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Could be financial, could be relationship, friendship, situationship, familyship. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What is this loss? Clarify that. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. Here we go. Ace of Swords in reverse is feeling like there's something that you could have done to prevent it. With the Two of Wands, it indicates like being up in the air. Honestly, I don't feel like there's anything that you could have done to prevent it. With the Tower, right? The Tower showing up to say like something was inevitable. You know, this loss was bound to happen. It's unfortunate, but it did happen. You know, it's showing up in your recent past. Something that fell apart. Five of Cups in reverse tells me that you were very sad, broken up about this, feeling really focused on that loss, on what fell apart there. You know, and really, I feel like you kind of blame yourself a little bit, feeling like there was more that you could have done, but honestly, I feel like things kind of transpired the way that they were meant to transpire. Major arcana, like the Tower, for example, show up to let us know that these are big events in our lives, things that take place to really help us form who we are, you know? It's one of those formative experiences. So Five of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands, I feel like part of what's really helping you heal from this loss is you have a really solid support group. You have people who love you, who look out for you, people who want the best for you. Eight of Wands is saying, you know, this is happening very quickly, this healing process, because you are collaborating with others, right? Other people are really showing up and supporting you and helping you through this. Three of Pentacles, this could be people you live with. This could be, you know, just people who are really significant to your life, people you work with even. People you value. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse is like you're not sitting in the victim mentality. You're kind of a survivor. You're overcoming these obstacles, these challenges, this feeling of loss, right? And understanding that you have so much still in your life and having gratitude for that. I feel like it's a very mature way to look at things. Nine of Pentacles also tells me that you're tapping into your own strengths. You're really learning a lot about who you are as a person, about what you were able to overcome on your own. You're really you're learning about your strengths. You're learning about karma too, right? Because Nine of Pentacles is like really reaping that harvest, you know, and right now it's harvest season. And it's that energy, you know, with the dove in her hand too, of like symbolizing hope and faith and understanding better days are to come. And it's like your optimism that really helps you grow in this new perspective and really helps you to move forward with life. Like you understand life is a river and you're flowing with it, going with the flow. Like the Queens of the Stone Age song. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, right? It's more that earth energy with the Nine of Pentacles. You could have a Taurus around really helping you grow through this. Also, this is talking about your own learning and growing and developing as a spiritual being, you know. This is really finding yourself in through this experience. You're leveling up. Yeah, King of Cups. I love seeing this card. This is really showing emotional maturity. This is, you know, being on top of your emotions and really, you know, being a being of love, right? Also, this shows divine masculine traits. So you might be more business oriented. You might be like focused on the money, making the money. And that's not a bad thing, you know, if you have a talent for this. I mean, with the Nine of Pentacles, it shows me that you do really well at like making money. You've got an entrepreneur type of energy, and with the King of Cups, I see that you'd be a fair leader. And you're somebody who has a lot of compassion and empathy for others, and that is a really strong energy to be in. It's almost that sigma, you know, you're not trying to be alpha or beta or anything. You're standing outside of that as a sigma, like you're not here to compete with anybody, just showing up as your best self. King of Cups is also a deep feeling of love. So if you're feeling in your feelings, that's, you know, I do feel that coming. Deep feelings of love can be global or it can be personal, you know, it's subjective. So let's see. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is not like being guarded or defensive, right? It's like allowing yourself to be emotionally vulnerable and allowing yourself to feel your feelings, right? Allowing yourself to express your feelings, right? With the King of Cups. Cups is about expression as well. This is not feeling like at a crossroads. So we have the Queen of Swords showing up. Queen of Swords could be somebody who tries to, like, well, one, you're an air sign, right? So that could be it. And you could be catching the attention or the love of a King of Cups. But I'm really almost seeing this Queen of Swords as somebody else, as you showed up in the King of Cups. The Queen of Swords could be another air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but the way that I'm seeing this energy of the Queen of Swords is somebody might be like trying to be combative with you or try to trigger you, try to argue with you, and try to like get you out of your element a little bit, and it just looks kind of conflicty, right? Like they might try to bring conflict. This is somebody who's more in their head than in their heart, and you're more in your heart than in your head at this time. So just be careful of certain energies, you know, trying to project on you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person fears your growth. Like they feel like if you outgrow them or if you outgrow them, that they'll be like left in the cold, alone, isolated, feeling kind of worthless. And so I feel like somebody has like kind of a codependency on your energy, and so they try to keep you stuck in like low vibrational energy so that they can kind of keep a handle on you, right? Or kind of keep you like stuck to them in a way, right? It's kind of narcissistic. Four of Wands in reverse. This is not somebody you live with. And if it is somebody you live with, it's not somebody you're going to be living with for long. Four of Wands in reverse tells me that this does not really affect your home life, right? Or maybe they want to share a home life with you and you're kind of like retreating from that. Seven of Cups, yeah, it shows me that you have options here. A lot of people admire you. You might be receiving offers from different people, right? And that's also where this Queen of Swords is kind of growing in like insecurity and feeling like they could lose you because they're seeing that you're somebody with a lot of options. You're somebody who can outgrow them, and they don't feel like they have a lot of options, right? Like, especially with the Six of Wands, you get a lot of attention, right? A lot of people notice and recognize you. We have the Lovers card. This is actually your card, Gemini. And this is really telling me that you're standing in your power, right? When your own card shows up like this in your reading. This is you standing in your power. This could also talk about like overcoming obstacles and coming into union with your divine counterpart, right? Something that is divinely guided with Archangel Raphael kind of looking over. Strength card, Leo energy. I feel like right now you're being called to be very strong and to tap into your hidden strengths. Sometimes there's strength in restraint, you know, so if somebody's trying to trigger you or somebody's trying to fight with you, I feel like your biggest strength is to not fight back, right? Don't fight fire with fire, fight fire with water, right? And so, you know, kill them with kindness kind of energy, right? Kind them to death. But, you know, there's a lot of strength in, you know, just not allowing them to bring you down into that lower vibrational behavior. Yeah, I feel like with all these major arcana cards, there's a huge indication that you're on your right path. You're having these moments, these experiences that are really meant to shape your life, right? To really shape your character. With all this major arcana are big events in your life, right? With the strength card, the lovers, the hierophant, the tower, you know, all these are experiences that bring great change, right? They can be challenging even, but it's challenging you to show up as your best self and your best character. I really love this reading. I feel like it's showing so much growth. It's almost like the maturity of somebody growing into like adulthood, right? Or like even if it's on a spiritual level where you're like evolving into like your most mature and wisest self, you know? These events are helping that to take place, to help you to make good decisions and to make decisions based on what's right for you and in your life, what's in alignment with you. Kama of Kali. You are being offered a spiritual gift from the Divine Mother. Your path need not be one of endless exertion. Connecting with pleasure is a path of personal empowerment, intending to bring spiritual benefits to the collective through the softening and opening of your heart is an act of worshiping the Divine Feminine. Let yourself receive her loving gifts. So, going back to that King of Cups energy, when you sit in this energy of love, compassion, and empathy, and humility, you're showing up in your gifts, right? Using your gifts as a light worker, as somebody who's meant to bring light to people's lives, somebody who's meant to help others, right? Connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment is kind of dope because it's like saying the things that you enjoy doing are the things that you're meant to be doing, right? Because these are things that are really bringing light to the collective here, right? And so I feel that, you know, allow yourself to, like, you know, to enjoy life, to find the purpose in the things that you do enjoy, right? And your natural talents and abilities. Using your enjoyment as a means of helping other people rise to higher vibrations, you know? But yeah, this is an excellent reading. I'm excited to see next week what's going on in your life. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.